Allison, thank you so much for being part of the Super Mom Summit. Girl, you are amazing, and I just can't wait for everyone to know you like I know you, and the wisdom that you have and the love that you have for women. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you. I absolutely adore my fellow moms, and I'm honored to be a part of this summit.
Oh, it's just, we're so blessed. When I reached out to you and I was like, would you like to be a part of this? And you're like, yeah, I'm like, yes, because you have such an amazing ability that I think is going to really help moms come, just reach in and create their own super mom identity. You know what I mean?
Yes. Yes,
So,
we're all super moms. We all have our superpowers. So I'm excited to help bring that out in some other women too.
well, if anyone can, you can do it. Well, if you've never heard of Allison Lambada, she is amazing. She helps women get out of the overwhelm of like, how do I get dressed, which takes up, I don't know, about 48% of our morning, and get on with their lives and develop a capsule wardrobe. And I had never heard of a capsule wardrobe until I met you.
That's amazing. Awesome. Thank you. Yes, I live and breathe capsule wardrobes. I truly believe that creating capsules is my superpower. I'm obsessed with it. Give me a packing list and I'm happy all day long. So it's just really a super fun and simple way to get dressed in the morning. I mean, you have the right pieces in the closet. It just makes everything else go that much smoother.
I know. And I think moms are going to get so much out of our time together, because I'm really big on taking something and implementing it right away. So I think what they're going to learn today from your superpower is going to help them have the most amazing mornings ever. When I finally conquered this one area of my morning, it freed up so much of my mental energy, because here's the deal with moms. I call moms MVPs, multiple variable professions, because we have so many variables coming at us at all times. And by the time 2 p.m. rolls around, we have decision fatigue in our brain, because it's that mom fog, where we can't think straight. We're just so tired of having to make all these quick decisions. If we can eliminate some of that, then hallelujah, thank you, Jesus. And, and I don't know if this describes, if you're listening and you're like, I don't really care about what I wear. That just listen, because I think this is going to be a huge revelation to you today. But there are some people who are having mornings like I used to have, where I put on something and I'm like, oh, I don't like it. Put on something else, I don't feel comfortable. I put on something else, okay, this makes me look fat. And then I would not only finally find something to wear that was okay, but I wouldn't know what to put with it. And then I have about 4 outfits on the floor of my bedroom that I'd have to put away later, So, I mean, you came across this, you had your own, like, this is frustrating having to figure this out. So you had to figure this out, but you're going to help moms today get over this overwhelm of what do I wear?
Exactly. And the funny thing that you mentioned about this is, I actually learned this concept from my kids years ago. They started wearing uniforms to school, and I started looking into the research on that and seeing how it affected their entire day. And I was surprised to see all of the benefits that wearing uniforms presents to kids. And I thought, well, why not have this for moms? We can wear uniforms too, but our uniforms can be cute and we get to pick them, right?
Yes.
Yes. So much decision making in the mornings, and allows us to get ready in 5 minutes and just really know, that just kind of sets the tone for the day and helps us be productive in so many other areas too.
Yeah, absolutely. And let me just say right now that the uniform for moms is not decorative leggings and a tunic top. Like, I'm sorry, but I heard someone say the other day, like, leggings and a tunic has become the new denim jumper for moms. Yeah. Like, there are some days when, leggings and a tunic, but not every day. Like, that can't be what we go to. But with your unique ability and your creative strategies on how to develop a capsule wardrobe, we can really have, like, our super suit. You remember in what was the movie? The Incredibles, like, where is my super suit? We can have our own super suit with a capsule wardrobe. So why don't you explain what a capsule wardrobe is, unless there's something else you wanted to share before you went into that?
Sure. I can jump right into the capsule wardrobe concept right now. So essentially what a capsule is it's a set of pieces in your wardrobe that you can mix and match with each other. And this was something that was established back in the 60s by a London boutique owner who came out with this small capsule of pieces that women could buy and create a lot of different outfits from. So over the years, this concept has developed into as big or as small of a capsule as you really want to own. But I think that a lot of women hear this and they freeze up and think, oh my gosh, I can't do this. I can't create this on my own. So what I did was I sort of took this whole concept and really boiled it down to simplify it a little bit more, but also to add in some seasonal trends too. And the way that this all came about is that I started my blog, Get Your Pretty On, when I fell into my yoga pants mom rut. I wasn't into tunics and leggings, but
it was yoga pants then.
Yes. My uniform was my yoga pants, my tank, my sweatshirt, my sneakers every day. And this was great because I was working from home and I thought, nobody sees me. It doesn't matter. I had left 14 years in corporate America. I was enjoying some freedom in that area. But I noticed that it really started to take an effect on other parts of my life. I just wasn't feeling as motivated anymore. I stopped putting on makeup. I stopped fixing my hair. My husband left for work in the morning, seeing me in my yoga pants with my ponytail and no makeup. He came home at night, same look. So I wasn't wearing the yoga pants to do yoga. Therein lies the issue.
You're supposed to wear yoga pants to do yoga?
Oh, I know.
What? Wait, you're not supposed to wear like Fabletics to actually work out, are you? Like,
no, right? Yeah, no, those are cute outfits. But really, that's when I started to look into this whole concept because I had to reinvent my wardrobe from being in corporate America to being a work from home mom. And at the time, I couldn't really find resources that were speaking to me. There were a lot of high-end fashion bloggers. There were some resources on Pinterest, but this was in 2012. So we didn't have as many out there as we have today. So I thought, you know what? I'm going to start a blog. I've never blogged before. We'll see how this goes. I'll start documenting my journey out of my yoga pants rut, what I'm learning along the way, and I'll share it with other moms just in case they're looking for something out there and they can't find it too. And that's really how the concept of Get Your Pretty On was born. And I always have to tell the story about how the blog got its name. So the first day that I woke up earlier, got out of my yoga pants, got dressed, put on a cute outfit, did my hair, did my makeup. I picked my daughter up from school that afternoon and she got in the car and she goes, Mommy, what happened to you? And I said, what? And she said, you look pretty. So that was honestly the turning point.
Welcome to your new mom.
Exactly, yes. And from that day forward, I've made the commitment most days to put on an outfit because it's just as easy. If you have the right pieces in your closet, it's just as easy to put on a cute outfit as it is to put on yoga pants. So, that's really the concept that we're teaching here. It's about building your closet full of those right pieces and then knowing how to put them together. And we can get into my
that last one, really.
Yeah.
Because I know so many women have like a closet full of stuff and their drawers crammed full and they're like, I have nothing to wear. It's like when you have a pantry full and you're like, there's nothing to eat. Like there's stuff in there, but you don't know how to put it together and you don't know what looks good on you. So I think this is a big problem for moms. And it not only stems from like, I don't have the skills on putting it together, but I also, let me get this right, feel like I need to justify my role as a mom and let me wear the prison clothes, kind of like I'm just a mom. Like, why do I deserve to look good or get dressed up? What do? I like burnt babies and white butts all day. And I think about one mom who's in Mom Mastery University, and she wrote in that she started, just like you said, she started getting her pretty on. She started taking care of herself. She started dressing every day. And she came out and her son said, why do you look so good today? Why are you dressed up? She's like, I'm dressed up for you because I love being your mom and I want to, that's my profession. And he was like, you're so pretty. Like he did the same thing your daughter did. Like he was like so excited. She's like, at that moment I knew like this is valuable.
Yes, exactly.
Do you think that's a problem? I mean, do you come across that with moms? They feel like, well, I'm like, not like, it's almost like a worth thing, like a value thing. Like, I don't know if what I'm doing is valuable enough to really dress up for.
And honestly, I think it's another facet of mom guilt in a way, because we feel like, once we become moms, then we have to shift our focus to taking care of our children, and it's not about us anymore. And, you know, if we're spending money on clothes, it should be for our kids, not for us. So, yeah, I absolutely think that that is part of the issue with it, and a reason why, you know, a lot of moms are not, giving themselves permission to feel pretty. You just really, and that's why they come to me and they say, you gave me permission to feel pretty. And I haven't had that ever since I had kids. And, you know, it's truly about the other people in your life that it affects too. You know, whenever I first started that first day, not only did my daughter make a comment when I got in the car, but my husband, when I came home that night, was like, whoa, what happened here? You know, I'm at home cooking, all dressed up and looking good, but you know, it's like every man's dream, right? Yeah. So he was pretty excited about it too, but I saw how it was affecting my family. And I wondered what kind of a role model I was setting for my daughters who will be mothers one day. And, you know, it's just, there's so many different facets to this that we tend to overlook. So
that's so true, because, and I want to talk about that, but I want to give everyone real skills that they can apply and strategies they can apply today. But I also want to talk about the obstacles, like you said, about the mom guilt, about it's a value thing, it's a self-worth thing. But also you touched on it, you said the role model, like they are looking to us to see, you know, is being a mom a worthy profession? Do you love what you do? And when we show up, and, you know, head to toe really show up, then it shows that we're valuing what we're doing. We're setting that role model. I love that. I mean, they're looking at us, and it affects generations to come. You might think it's nothing to swipe on some lip gloss and put on a dress, but it makes such a huge impact. If you were going to work at a bank and you walked in with yoga pants and a beach weekend t-shirt, it'd be like, no, I'm sorry. You're representing a brand, right?
Right.
And especially if you're a believer, you're not only representing the brand of I'm a mom, I manage a family, I affect generations, and also I'm a representative of Jesus Christ. Like, Put your best face forward, you know?
Absolutely. It is not about vanity. It truly isn't. And I think, you know, that's another thing that we tend to label this, you know, there's this aspect of mom guilt, and then there's, well, is it vain to want to feel this way? And there's just so many emotional issues that we place upon ourselves around this topic. But, you know, I've seen the power and the transformations that have happened in women just through having that confidence and feeling good about themselves again, and just really shifting the focus, and how it's like a myriad of little effects that ripple out across their lives. It's amazing. Just
can you talk about that? Can you talk about the emotional changes that happen when you help someone with developing something as simple as a capsule wardrobe? When you help them develop a system for getting ready in the morning and looking good, how does that affect them emotionally, mentally? What happens? You've seen it a million times.
I have seen it a million times. And honestly, I'm going to be totally honest with you. This was the biggest surprise to me about doing this program. I've always felt called to help women. And, you know, when I started down this path, I was saying lots of prayers and saying, I don't know what I'm not even qualified in this space. What am I doing here? You know, just lots of doubts and just being very prayerful about that and feeling really led. And then I started to see why, because it was about so much more than clothes. Women were writing to me on a daily basis and saying, my husband's noticing me again, or, you know, he's planning date nights every week. He loves my new look, or he's helping me shop, or my kids are noticing, or perfect strangers are coming up to me in the store and complimenting my outfits. That's never happened to me in my entire life. I've seen women embark on weight loss journeys after starting the program. I've seen them go back to school and decide that they're going to get their degree. I mean, it's amazing just what one small, simple change in their confidence levels and their motivation. And it's just, I just feel blessed and overwhelmed, quite honestly, whenever I hear these stories, because it's incredible.
Yeah. I was thinking about that, and something that came to mind as I was like writing down some things that I want to talk with you about that I think are really going to help moms. And I know a lot of times we hear this slogan, fake it till you make it. And I've always been like, you know, you need to be like genuine. But I think when I think about dressing up in the morning, and I'm not talking about heels and pearls, I'm talking about looking good and feeling good in what you're wearing. It's like, even when you don't feel like it, you fake it and then you make it. Like sometimes you feel like getting dressed in the morning and looking good, and then other times you don't. But kind of like I feel like exercising maybe one day a month. If I relied on my feelings, I would probably be like twice my size because I love to eat too. But it's just that discipline. So when you do your way into feeling, when you just go ahead and go through the actions and put on the super suit, all of a sudden you're like, I can do this. Like it's almost like that super mom transformation. Like when I get my super suit on, like I'm empowered, I'm a professional, I'm showing up, I'm calling the shots today.
Yep. It's so true. Sometimes the actions precede the thoughts and feelings. And when you are taking consistent action, then eventually you start to see all of this other stuff that's taking place internally. So I totally believe in that. You just have to show up, put on your super mom cape, whatever that may be, whether it's a cute outfit or a new lipstick or, just brushing your hair in the morning, whatever it is that's going to make you feel a little bit better. Even if you're not feeling it, you'll be amazed at the effect it's going to have.
And I feel like you're right. You touched on the vanity thing. And I think a lot of women are thinking, well, that's kind of vain to worry so much about what I look like. First of all, it's not worrying about what you look. Worry has nothing to do with it because Allison takes all the worry out of it. It's not worrying. I want you to think about when God told Solomon to make a temple for him to dwell in. He didn't say, you know what, make it like run down, use old discarded wood, just like slap some sticks together, whatever, I'll dwell there. God's like, I want it looking good. I want gold walls. I want jewels. He cares that much about Solomon's temple. What about the temple of the Holy Spirit? What about us? Like, he loves it when we show up. We're like, God, I'm representing your brand. So I'm going to draw people in through my smile, through the radiance, through how I care for myself.
I couldn't have said it better. It's so true. It is so true. Yes. There's no argument for vanity when you put it that way.
Absolutely not. Well, tell us, how do we do this? What is our first step? Because there are women what do we do with all the things in our closet, first of all?
Okay. So yes, there's definitely a first step here. I think you have to know where you are to know where you're going. And that starts with a true inventory of your closet. You've got to take everything out of there. And this is an emotional process for a lot of women, but just really go through each and every item that's in there. If it's not bringing you joy, if you're not wearing it, if it's outdated, if it doesn't fit you anymore, if it's in bad condition, then it needs to come out. And you have three choices when you clean out that closet. You can either sell the items that you're no longer using. You can get rid of things that are damaged beyond repair that can't be reused, right. Or you can stash them away somewhere. If you're too emotionally attached to them to get rid of them right now, it's okay. Box them up, put them in your attic, in a spare closet. It doesn't matter. Yeah. But just know where you're at. When you put the things back in your closet, I promise you're going to be a little shocked because the reality of it is we wear about 20% of what's in there. So if you're only putting 20% back in, you're going to say, I have nothing to wear, but you're already only wearing that 20%. So don't be too scared.
That is so true. Oh my word. You're like preaching to me right now. Like, I am so convicted of this. And I heard this the other week. I don't know if you've heard this before, but I came across this question that you can ask yourself when you're purging your closet. And the question is this: if I saw this in a store, would I buy it?
Yes.
And I was like, I wouldn't buy half the clothes in my closet. So I guess I know how I need to get my super suit on, because I do. I'll go through the same thing. So why not just eliminate it to the same things I always go to?
Yes, that's actually an awesome question to ask yourself. And, once you have those pieces back in your closet too, then you can really take an honest inventory. Like, what gaps do I need to fill? So I used to be a terrible shopper. I would go out and buy things because they were on sale or whatever reason. I would bring them home, this big bag of clothes, dump it out on my bed and look at them and say, oh, great. None of this goes together and it doesn't go with anything in my closet either. But, that's really the concept of the capsule wardrobe comes in, because every piece that's on your shopping list through this concept is something that you're going to be able to mix and match in at least 4 to 5 different ways through the Style Challenges program. So you're going to be shopping with a purpose. When you fill out that shopping list and you see what you have and you see what you need, you're going to know first off, that you're not going to go in and be distracted by everything in the store that you want to place in your cart. And you're also going to know that everything that you do buy is going to go with something else in your closet. And that's an awesome feeling.
So good. You revolutionized the way I shop, actually, because I'll go to the store sometimes and I'm like, no, I need this one article of clothing in this color. And also it's eliminated a lot of my shopping because I'll just search online. And I know I'll need this color turtleneck to go with this outfit, and I have the complete thing. And I need this metal bracelet. Because you've taught me to make a capsule wardrobe. And what I do now is totally changed my life. Because you've helped me do this. So I will come up with an outfit down to the jewelry and the shoes and everything. And when I take it off at the end of the day, I lay everything out and I take a picture of it so I can keep a folder on my phone. So on those mornings you're like, I have nothing to wear, I go to my little like Alice in Lombardo's folder and I search my outfits. I'm like, I got that. Okay. So I have a resource, but it's really helped me on those days when I feel rushed, just go back to my capsule. It is a lifesaver. It is such a superhero ability that you have. And you've changed my morning. So I know moms are going to be changed. So what do they do when it's time to put the clothes? They put the clothes back and they see all the gaps. Mm-hmm. What do we do then?
Okay.
Well, define what a gap is. Like define you know what I mean? Define what that gap is. Like if you're seeing a bunch of like different things that don't go together.
Sure. Yeah. So I have a Closet Staples basics list, which is going to be one of the things that your audience is going to be able to download.
Yes. We're going to talk about the bonus.
Yes. So this Closet Staples list is a list of items that I think every woman should have in her closet. They're a list of basics that you can mix and match season after season. These are items that you may want to invest a little bit more in to get some quality that's going to last for a while, although you're able to shop within your own budget. There's no rules here. We do provide you with a list of links of pieces that have worked out great for members of our community that they recommend, which is awesome because it's like pre-vetted for you. You can go online and know that this item is something that is going to work. But, think basic things like a good basic white t-shirt. How hard is it to find one of those? We struggle more with basic white t-shirts and jeans than any other item. It's hard to find the right thickness, the right drape, something that's going to not shrink. But it's just a great layering piece that you can wear for season. Mm-hmm. So that's definitely one of the pieces that we have on every list. Something else, a great fitting pair of jeans. Amen. Every woman needs a great fitting pair of jeans. When you find the right pair of jeans and they're comfortable and they flatter you, you're going to want to wear them every day. So replace your leggings, put on those nice jeans. They're going to give you a little more support, but they're going to be just as comfortable, I promise you. So we're talking items like that. And then we add in some fun pieces too. So things like printed scarves that can tie your outfits together. One of my favorite outfit formulas in the spring and fall is just a basic tee that I kind of do a half tuck into a pair of dark wash skinny jeans with a cute pair of flats or loafers and a cardigan and a printed scarf to bring it all together. I have that outfit formula repeated in so many different ways with so many different pieces, but you find formulas that really work for your daily life. And then like you said, you take pictures of them. You can either lay the pieces out flat on your bed or on your floor and have a whole array of options to go back and refer to. And even in our program, we have these printable PDFs that you can hang up in your closet that shows you 30 different ways to pair up your pieces in your capsule wardrobe each season. So, it's all about making it as easy as possible to look in there and say, I know what I'm wearing today. I love this outfit. I'm going to put this one together. The formula is already there.
I never wore scarves until I met you.
Really?
Really? And because guys, Allison's amazing. So her bonus is so incredible because you're going to be able to, like she said, she supplies the links and everything. So I love it that I don't have to worry about getting the right thing because when I get your emails and when I get your bonuses and when I get all of your products, I can just click on it and it's right there. It's already like tried and true. So there's one day that I bought like 3 scarves because it like multiplied my wardrobe at least a dozen times just because of that one tip that you gave me. So it worked.
Scarves are magical. So are a nice.
I love your earrings.
Yeah, you can take just a plain denim shirt and totally change the look and pair it up with jeans and a pair of flats. It's super comfortable, but just the statement earrings give you that little bit of detail that just makes the outfit feel so much more special and put together.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So, okay, so now we're looking at our closet and we've got to pull together some super suits. What are some strategies that they can use if they don't have it like right now in front of them and they can't like shop for new things? What are some strategies they can use to pull some cute outfits together? I love that you're like, you know what, you could just have a t-shirt and blue jeans, but with the pop of the earrings, a scarf, a cute flats, jewelry, it's a brand new outfit.
It is. It truly is. And it can be as simple as that. I feel like I'm truly a t-shirt and jeans kind of girl. I wear t-shirts and jeans year round. I wear t-shirts and shorts in the summer. And just adding that one little detail that completes the outfit for you is really, it changes everything. And, you know, we're speaking to a mom audience. I'm a mom. I work from home. I don't get fancy every day. I'm not putting on lots of layers or completer pieces, but just having that one little detail. So, you know, some ways that we talked about already are a fun, colorful scarf, some statement earrings, a statement necklace with a t-shirt is super cute. And, you know, everything else is casual enough that
Now, what would you define as a statement necklace? I want to make sure everyone knows exactly. So
yes, absolutely. So a statement necklace is generally a shorter style necklace, and it can be in a lot of different materials. So crystals, I'm seeing some really cute tortoise shell necklaces with big link for fall. But any just kind of bigger necklace, I guess is the best way to describe it.
Yeah.
And a statement earring the same way. I mean, this is a good example of a pair of statement earrings. And just something that you don't really need to wear a lot of other accessories with. It's going to be an outfit maker. That's what I like to call them.
The statement jewelry is an outfit maker.
Yes, statement jewelry is an outfit maker. Absolutely, yes. I also am a big fan of leopard patterns. I love leopard calf hair belt or flats. You know, just a piece of leopard in an outfit. And honestly, leopard's a neutral. I know this is a scary concept for a lot of women until they try it. You can mix leopard patterns as long as they have a black background. You can mix them with polka dots, with black stripes. You can mix them with plaids if you want to be super daring in the fall and winter. But leopard is definitely a neutral, and it adds that little extra punch to your outfit. So it's not, you know, you don't have to have these crazy wild outfit combinations. It can be as simple as just dressing up your t-shirt and jeans on a daily basis. And I discussed one of my favorite outfit formulas already, which is the cardigan, t-shirt, jeans, flats, and scarf. But I have other ones that make my winter, one of my favorite winter outfit combos is, again, my skinny jeans, my riding boots, with a bulkier, looser sweater that's just super comfortable and casual, but still it feels put together. So you don't have to have lots of different pieces to create the outfit combos, but just something that's a little bit more put together than your typical leggings and tunics or yoga pants.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. So a mom can start pulling these outfits together and start getting some statement pieces to go with it, like scarves and jewelry. So should she like literally like lay them out, like piece them all together? Maybe what do you suggest?
Yeah, sure. I absolutely suggest that. Every time I go on a trip or a vacation, I love creating packing lists. So I'll go through every day of my vacation and pull out the pieces that I want to take, and then I try to maximize the usage of those items. So if it's a shorter trip, then I try to wear each item twice. If it's a longer trip, then more times than that. But I view the capsule wardrobe concept in the same way, where you can take one piece in your closet and start pairing up other items with it. So maybe it's, you know, a printed scarf, and you can start drawing together outfits just based around that one item. Mm-hmm. I recommend for each capsule wardrobe that you have at least 4 to 5 different bottoms, which can be jeans, pants, skirts, and you have probably 6 to 7 different tops of solids and prints, that you have some toppers, I call them, or jackets, outerwear types of things. So think utility jackets or cardigans, that sort of thing, especially as we head into the fall months. Mm-hmm. And then you're going to need some different shoes that work for your daily life. This is important. You know, a lot of us on this are probably not wearing heels every day, although heels are fun for date night. So, you know, really pay attention to what shoes you're wearing, a cute pair of slip-on sneakers, some nice boots, little ankle boots, you know, some riding boots, some flats, something that's going to work for a different variety of activities for you. And then you just really start piecing them together and pairing them up and taking pictures and seeing how many different ways you can wear pieces in your closet. I think you'll be surprised if you try this, and it's a lot of fun. Believe me, it is. Like putting together a puzzle, and you can keep one item on the floor and then just keep swapping in different items with it until you feel like you've styled it enough different ways, and then you move on to the next thing.
So much fun. And also by getting a friend to come over and do it with you is brilliant, because you can have fun with this, and you can, like she said, like put your basics down there and start putting different things with it, take pictures, and you'll have a capsule wardrobe. You can create your own. One thing that really helped me is, it was hard for me because, like, you know how moms are, like, I'll buy everything for my children and I'll buy me a pack of gum or something. So we have a hard time validating purchases for ourselves sometimes. But one thing you can do is, if you get enough of your clothes that you don't wear, and you can either do consignment with them and get some money, you can sell them online and get some money, like through Poshmark. You can also donate them and figure out how much that donation would be to take off your taxes. And I would earmark that money and spend it on those basic pieces that Allison is talking about. Like, after I started working with the capsule wardrobe, after we met, I didn't have like a really solid, good pair of brown boots. And you would think like that's such a staple, like black boots and brown boots. And so I didn't want to get these like, $10 pair that's going to like look horrible before the season's over. So I rationalized it by, okay, I'm going to get these pieces, and I donated them. And so I bought like a nice pair of brown boots that I wear all fall and all winter.
So smart. So smart. And I always tell women to look at a cost per wear basis on an item, because if you are buying the $10 pair of boots and they wear out halfway through the season, or don't, make it through the season, and you're having to go and buy that same pair of boots over and over again, you're not really saving any money. So, really look at your investment pieces that way. I have a pair of riding boots that I've been wearing for 5 years every fall and winter. I love them. And if they wear out, I'm probably going to get them resold. I mean, I really just love this pair of riding boots. So, and they were totally worth it on a cost per wear basis. So
okay, you got to tell me who makes them.
Yeah, they're Frye.
I love Frye boots.
Yes.
They last so long.
Worth it. Yes, they do. But yeah, you're right. You can work within any budget, and you can get creative and find ways to, get rid of your old things. We have a great active Facebook community in my little hometown, and the women on there are constantly buying and selling things from each other. So yeah, definitely get creative with your old pieces, because one woman's trash, it's another one's treasure.
Absolutely. Like, that was exactly what I was looking for. Thank you for those combat boots. I needed this. Yeah. Well, I wanted to share with you something that I think is going to help a lot of moms, because this goes in with the mindset thing too, because one reason we don't dress up and we don't take the time to look good in the morning is because, like we already clarified, the personal self-worth. And years and years ago, I say proclamations every single day when I go walking. I say them, I listen to them, I say them out loud. And one of my proclamations I added to that was, I am naturally beautiful and I dress fashionably. So I would say that out loud every day. And honest to goodness, Allison, I couldn't not dress up. Like, it became such a mindset thing that in the morning when I wanted to just like stay in, the leggings and old t-shirt, I'm like, literally, I'm about to scream. I can't, I gotta go change clothes. So even on a Saturday, I'm like putting on makeup, and my husband's like, what are you doing? I'm like, I can't not. Like, I just convinced my subconscious that I dress fashionably, so I won't let myself. But I want to encourage moms, because there was a time, and Allison was there, I was there, when literally, I remember the pants they had us, they were black, they were so faded because I wore them every day, black cotton pants and stretchy waist because I had gained a lot of weight. And I would wear my husband's t-shirts, because everyone knows when you're really overweight, then if you wear big baggy clothes, it makes you look so much thinner. Not. And that's what I would wear. And I would just pull my hair back in a ponytail, no makeup. And that was just kind of like, that was like the badge of motherhood. Like, look at me. I've sacrificed everything to be a mom. And I remember catching a glimpse of myself in the mirror, and I looked so old to be as young as I was. and I looked defeated. I looked depressed, and I realized I was giving my children that message of what they were doing to me, you know? And I mean, I had a breakdown. I was like crying on the floor. It was not a pretty sight. But when I started just, and this was years and years ago, I started just taking care of myself and realizing that what I'm doing is valuable. What I'm doing has eternal impact. I'm not just raising kids. I'm affecting generations that are going to come after me. And it really did change everything. So I'm speaking to that mom right now who's wondering if it will make any difference. Mm-hmm. You know, Allison, it made a difference with you. It made a difference with me. Mm-hmm. Because sometimes what we feel inside, we wear on the outside. And when we can change what we're wearing on the outside, it will give our spirit a different message and say, you know what, you are worth this. You are valuable. And I just want to let moms know that's the reason Allison does what she does. It's not because she's just like all into fashion. That's what she is, but she's doing it because she cares so much about women. She has seen the change that it has created in her tribe, and she wants to get that message out. That's why she's here at the Supermom Summit, because she knows that there's a supermom in everyone that, you know, when they get the right wardrobe, that superpower comes out, you know?
Absolutely, yes.
But thank you so much. Like, that is so helpful. And so a little bit about the bonus that you're including. Tell us a little bit about the bonus.
Sure. Okay. So I'm including a bonus that is a Closet Staples shopping list. So you have an assignment. The first thing you're going to do is go ahead and take care of that dreaded closet, because I know it's a bear, but you're going to feel so good and so much lighter after you release those things that are no longer serving you. So please do this first. Then take my Closet Staples list into your closet with a pen or pencil and check off everything that you already have on that list, because I promise you that you will have a lot of items. So this list covers all 4 seasons. So once you have these pieces in place, you're going to be able to create outfits across the seasons with this list. I am also going to give you 4 bonus outfits, 1 for each season, so you can pair up pieces in your closet and know what's going to look good together. And that's going to be a springboard for you too, to provide some inspiration to be able to create some of those outfits on your own. So yes, that's how you use the list. And of course, reach out to me or my team if you have any questions at all about it. We love providing guidance and helping you on your style journey.
Y'all, Allison's bonus is nothing short of brilliant, because when I used your bonus, I was able to go in my closet, and it felt so good to say, got it, you know? It feels so good, but I just didn't know how to pull everything together. Allison is there for you. This bonus is going to help you so much, and I just want to let you know it's time to get your pretty on. So Allison is there to help you. Allison, thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for that incredible bonus that you're throwing in. And any other messages about Supermom?
Yes, thank you so much for having me. First off, I absolutely love moms are so near and dear to my heart, and this is the group that I enjoy helping most of all. I can't stress enough the importance of just waking up in the morning and knowing that you are absolutely worth doing this, and just give it a try, because you have absolutely nothing to lose, and see what happens.
Yeah, it's a fun journey, just like she said. And I want to call attention to what she said. Release the items that are no longer serving you. I love the way she said that, because it's not about, decluttering is such a spiritual issue as well as a physical issue, because you're saying, you know what, I don't need to be chained to this anymore. And it's not serving me. It's not bringing me joy. Go. Get thee behind me. I'm done with you. So it's so freeing to realize you can walk in your closet, and in a moment you can pull something together with the strategies that Allison has shared. So thank you so much, Allison. I appreciate that.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thank you so much. And thanks for everyone who is tuning into the Supermom Summit. We got some amazing, well, just like Allison, just amazing superhero moms who are helping us out with every area of our life. Now that you got your pretty on, let's keep going. I love you so much. Be blessed like crazy.